Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Welcome back to Vintage Story. Alright, we're back in the game. It's been about 3 or 4 in-game days since we were recording last. So, let's see what we have figured out. First I have worked a little bit on my sifting, and we've made a little bit of progress, but we've still got a long ways to go. As you can see, I have built or leveled this terrain up around my bed here, so it's actually a couple of blocks high. This is actually 2 blocks here off of the thing, so it's actually 3 blocks out of the water, which means any creatures that come swimming up to my base, you know, they cannot get up here, unless they come up where the sand is. So that's why I'm trying to get rid of this sand as quickly as I can, but that's pretty minor. It's defendable basically on that one location, so that makes it a little bit easier. I just put a couple of blocks of dirt in front of the door because I want to cover the door off as I go. And I made a tool rack. So my day, I've literally just started the day. Before I hit record, I just got out of bed, woke up, so it is a brand new, fresh day. Let's take a look at a few things. First, these mushrooms, they can be eaten. They will feed you a little bit, but they will take half your health. Cattail roots can be collected and cooked, but it also says they can be planted again. So I'm going to keep a couple aside because I'll cook some up, but I want to see if we can plant them. I wanted to try this together. Not sure. Shift, okay. Basically, shift right click seems to be the button of choice for just about everything. That lets you build cattail plants right close to your base. This water is only 1 square thick. I'm not sure if I could do it on a deeper square. Now my average day starts out let's get out of the thing here. I'll check my crock pot. I might grab a few mushrooms or some other food and nibble on those just to get my saturation up just a little bit. At the end of the day, I usually make 2 shovels or more. And then what I normally do is I come out and I kind of poke around in the wilderness here for food. See if we can find any bushes that have ripened. Forage for mushrooms and berries and that sort of thing. And then I come over here. Yeah, these ones are ready, so we'll collect these. It only takes a few days, and these little field mushrooms, they grow back in. So they don't really drop a lot. It's like 1 or 2 per. And then I come over here and I dig on this for a little while. As you can see, we are making some progress. The grass seems to grow, completely cover quite a few squares per day. So the grass grows in very quickly. And there is a cracked vessel here that I wanted to break, so we'll do that. And see what kind of goodies that gave us. A whole bunch of flints and some fiber and some dry grass. Not going to say that was any good, but that wasn't really any good. Now over here I do have some Yeah, go away. I have some more mushrooms, but I also have some clay. So what I might do is I'll either shovel over there or I'll come over here and do some excavation because we need this clay. I'm not going to do too much of that. I'm not going to bore you to tears with that kind of stuff, but that's basically what I'm doing with the world every single in-game day. This basalt rock, I need to get my copper pickaxe going to remove it. But I'm slowly excavating this, what do you call it, this ruins. I want to see if there's anything of value in here, but I'm trying to do is collect a little bit of this medium fertile soil. Now, I'm not sure if these bony soils have any real use or value, but I have picked up a couple of them. They take a little bit more to dig. I'm more interested in this medium soil right now. And I haven't started taking apart this thing, but just let's see if I can just get an empty hand here. You can break this with your hand. It doesn't take much to do. So it's fairly easy to collect these ruins. A pickaxe makes it go a little bit quicker, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I will start taking this apart as I get closer to building an actual structure, because that's a lot of good cobblestone, and I like the stairs. There is another little one hiding in the bushes just over on the other side of that ridge. I'll worry about that. Oh, one of my trees grew. Oh, very good. As I forage around in the bushes, I break the little shrubs, these things, because I want vision wherever I'm walking. I want to be able to see where I'm going, that kind of stuff. So I break those, and I will occasionally end up with little saplings in my inventory. To get those Cooper Reed roots, just find a cattail, cut the cattail, and then cut it again. And that gives you the root and the cattail. Again, the roots we can cook, so that's a source of food. Trying to leave these turnips alone to see if some of them will grow in. There's a few others around the island here. I found a really nice waterfall off on that hillside when exploring one day. But I figured today what I wanted to work on is I wanted to actually build a kind of a garden. See, out here, apart from this one dirt, everything is 3 or more blocks deep, or 2 blocks deep, I guess. So I could build at this level a garden and make it so that the hostiles can't get onto it. So what I was going to do was take it out, basically just a couple of blocks where my base currently is. Now, I don't know if they can swim underwater, but I will put it a block or 2 down. Come on, jump. There we go. And I want to take it a block or 2 up. So let's just grab, oops, I gotta go back inside the front door. come over here and quickly we'll just grab a little bit more of this soil. And I'm hungry again. This is why I pick up mushrooms every day. I go searching for food every day. It's because you're constantly hungry. Okay, so let's place this down. Now, can I jump out of the water onto that? I can. Okay. I was kind of afraid of that, but I figured let's take the chance and see if it'll go. So now we know. It won't. What I will do is I'm going to fill this in. Can you please place these blocks? Thank you. Like this, and so I'm just going to quickly clean this up the rest of the way here. Your guy doesn't like to build underwater sometimes. Sometimes he'll build just fine, other times he just, no. Okay, and we'll just come in. What did I come in? 1 or 2 blocks? I think it was only 1. 1 block, yeah. I mean, I could keep it straight here and just go straight out at the back. I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, that should be plenty big enough of a garden plot for what I need to do. Come on, place the block, please. Now, that might cause, those will cause eddies where I broke those ones, so anything that gets placed there is going to have grief. The only problem with is, like I said, the water mechanic seems to be, it doesn't seem to have the ability, let's just put it that way, the ability to actually replace source blocks with water yet. As you see, there's a little water eddy going on there. So what I'll do is I'll just carry this wall 1 block further out, like so. It shouldn't make that big of a difference. Because I'm still going to make this section of wall here 2 blocks high. If I place the medium fertility soils down in the water, there should still be a block of water underneath them. Like this. Except for where this staircase is, which is why I wanted to put these no fertility blocks down. Right. Like that. Okay. This means they should, I'm hoping anyway, they should stay irrigated no matter what happens. I think I have a few more in my box here. Yes, medium fertility. Oh, empty out those low fertility. Now this is bony soil. Like I said, I have no idea what it's good for. I was thinking of putting it in the water around these to see if maybe it would act like a fertilizer or something, but I'll hold off on that for the time being. I might put it underwater, use it as a place where I replace terrain underwater or something. Okay, there we go. Now that's our new garden area. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, plop those back in the chest. I found these turnips and 1 flax in other boxes and such when I was exploring, and from picking what do you call it? Picking stuff. Harvesting, I guess, stuff that was loose. So I made a flint hoe. Let's see if we grab that. Okay. Nope, not left click. Right click. Right click tills the soil. Okay, so we're going to do this real quick here. Crap. Okay. Almost got it all done with 1 flint pick. The tool rack up there, by the way, this tool rack here, it's literally you just take sticks and you drag a row of sticks on the top and on the bottom. That's how you make the tool rack. It's fairly simple. Going to need to make a new flint hoe. So we'll just go flint hoe head. Now the groaning guys, you hear groaning out here, they're called drifters. I haven't been able to find a lot about them, but we do need to kill one. Well, probably a lot of them, but we need to kill one for a gear. That's how we reset our respawn point. So that's something I'm going to have to deal with in the future. I want to get some more metalworking going because I want to make some actual body armor before I start going and hunting anything. Alright, and there's what we have now. Now it says this soil is moisture at 100%, so it's watered. And it has crops. Now these will have growth cycles. So that's something we're going to have to worry about. Now the other thing I can do... I keep hearing stuff. I want to make sure I don't have any friends. I know. When you're talking about cow, you know you don't have any friends. Thanks. You guys are just awesome for saying that. Appreciate it. What I want to do is take this soil and place it down like so. For now, I'm just going to put one row of it. I might do is just to be on the safe side, we'll put down an extra log on our fence here just so nobody can jump across. So far I haven't seen anybody jump over a too high fence. They probably could, they probably can. I'm probably going to regret it later, but that's okay. Deal with all the things that are probably going to happen. I'll never get anything done. So now what I'm going to start working on is when I find bushes that I have harvested berries off of, like this one says will ripen in 1 more day. Flower. We're going to take this guy out here. Just a standard click, left click, I guess, will harvest those bushes. Every time I come around here, I hear bees. Still can't place where I'm hearing them from. I don't want that. I want to look for is... Oh my. We seem to have a pig and a rabbit and a chicken or something down there. Cool. Blueberry bush will ripen in another couple of days. I'll just have another quick look around here, see if there's any more bushes I can find. And again, we'll just take a moment and collect these. Until you get food production going, probably a good idea to collect all of the mushrooms you find whenever you find them. Especially if you're just working in an area. These, I'm just going to eventually dig them right up because I don't want them around here unless I find a use for them. Flower in 2 days. You know what? We'll pick that one up. Oh. He's making the my tummy's hungry. Are you telling me I just ran around with a full inventory and didn't pick anything up? Eat these things, please. Thank you. We're just going to place a couple of dirt blocks in the doorway here so nobody comes in. And we'll just take these bushes and again just right click on the ground with them. I suppose I could. Now if you shift and sneak, you can do the same thing like you could in Minecraft where you don't fall off the edge. It's kind of handy. Okay, there we go. Let's just place a few more bushes. Lots of bushes. So there we have basic food production. I will be seeing if I can find more seeds. I particularly want to find some grains and other things. Animal husbandry. Yeah, that's right. Production of animals. Capturing and taming and feeding creatures are all things that I'm also going to be working towards. However, from what I understand, that's going to require some tools that I don't have yet. As I am getting closer to building the stuff that I want. You can go in there, you can go back in there, you. I don't know where I got flax from. A little bit of clay wrapped in beads is for nearby flowers as well. So you can do apiary work so you can get bees and probably, I'm guessing at some point, honey. I'm guessing you can probably move them around, but that is that. So I'm just going to do real quick here. I've got one cattail root in the cook pot here. I got 2 more in the thing. This is rot. This is what I was talking about, rot. I'm just going to let this stuff rot as well. Fat. This is another one. They said you can eat fat and straight up get proteins. So my proteins are fairly okay, although my saturation is incredibly low right now. So if I eat the fat straight up, the proteins went up a little bit. My saturation went up a little bit. Okay. Good to know. Put those in there. We're just going to grab one of these torches. Torch in my hand, please. Did my other torches go out? Oh, my other torches went out. Well, there's something unusual. Put the torch into the fire pit. There we go, fire pit's lit. Put that torch back down. Now you can just throw logs straight into the fire pit. Which is fairly easy to do. Because if I start clearing wood out, the logs will produce. I just want to grab those, and then I'm going to make a couple more torches, replace these ones here that are burned out. And if you just click them once, they break. I just want to show you the cooked cattail root. Gives you 100 saturation of food, which isn't too bad. Again, that uses up knife durability to make, but no big deal. I keep hearing these winds, and I keep expecting to see a rainstorm, but it never seems to materialize. I have seen rain in this game once. It lasted for a whole 2 or 3 ticks while I loaded in, and then it stopped. Oops. Give me that. Cook those, please. I probably don't need this extra log in there. I can get away with taking that out because these won't take too long to cook. And I can put these back out around the property here. That's better. I just like having good light where I'm working. Grass seems to still be growing on the soil that's been tilled, so that's interesting to note. You up there. 2 more torches. 1 here. And we'll put 1 more over here. There we go. That should give me sufficient light around the area for what I'm working on when I'm working. These things last, the torch lasts for about 3 days. So that's a fairly good investment. Just throw a handful of sticks into your fireplace and boom, 3 days of light. Now I will show you one of these mushrooms just because. You take a hit, as you can see, half my health went down. I'm down to 12 out of 22, and it added 100 points to my hunger bar. So that's not too bad if you don't mind taking the hit. But like I said, I'm probably just going to do is bring them in here, throw them into a basket actually, and just let them rot. And it's almost sunrise. It's sky's getting pink in the mornings coming up here. So what we're going to do is my day again of starts like always. I open up this thing. I grab my stone that I'm working with. Do I have obsidian? Are you obsidian? You're basalt. Okay. And shift and click twice with the shift click on there. We'll make a new shovel head because that's probably the tool I'm going to be using. And I'll go back out and do some more digging and continue on with my day, continue on with what I'm doing. But there you have it. That's what a day in the life of the game is right now at its current place that I'm at. I'm going to continue working on collecting clay, excavating that ruins and possibly the other one. And I want to bring in a bunch of reeds and put a reed garden in over here so I have a lot of these cattails in the immediate area. And I'll probably also do is start bringing some more bushes and whatnot in, and I'll start looking for more things to plant. So next episode we will hopefully be in a position where food is secured and things are moving along, and we can start looking at getting into metallurgy or advancing our base to be more than just open ground surrounded by torches. So thanks all for watching, kids. Hope you're enjoying Vintage Story, and I'll see you on the next episode. Good night for now.